usar. Y entonces me pegó algo con guanacos. Y dije, guanacos, algo con guanacos, algo con guanacos. Y mi esposa dice, every time you guys say guan, I'm thinking you guys are thinking like one of us.
Like one.
And I was like,
We both look at each other. We're like,
one
of
of
us.
like, that's it. Guan of us. Like, guan for guanacos and one, like one of us, because we want you guys
to be part of us.
Part of our familia, Guan of Us. So that's where the name came from. And then the logo, actually, shout out AI. Let's go, guys.
Hey.
Welcome.
Bienvenidos.
This is the first episode, el primer episodio
Right.
of Guan of Us.
Ta-da.
This is a bilingual podcast that we're going to be doing, both Alvaro and I. I'm Cito. This is Alvaro. We're going to be discussing anything. Everything.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So if you're into that stuff, which I don't know how you can't be into anything or everything. So yeah, you're going to be into this. And of course, vamos a estar hablando español en inglés. Así que si ustedes prefieren escucharlo en español, claro, pueden entender lo que pueden y lo que no.
Conmigo.
Right. Álvaro va a hablar más español que yo, pero we're going to be speaking both languages throughout the podcast. So that way it's easy for everybody to kind of follow along. Today's episode is our first episode.
Oh, first. Number one.
Yes, number one. Sorry,
one.
that was a little racist. I'm sorry. My wife is Chinese. We do that all the time. There was a Chinese food restaurant where actually you might know the one. It was the one right by Bravo. It was called Number One Chinese.
Number One Chinese.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah.
So that anytime we would order Chinese, we would go number one because that's the name of the restaurant.
Did they ever say 10 minutes? 10 minutes?
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Everything is 10 minutes.
Yeah, and they would have an 8-year-old behind the register too.
Yeah.
Like
that's when you know the food's good.
Yeah, right. When you got the child labor, that's when you know that you got the genuine food. And it's just like, oh yes, give me that
chicken wings are good.
Right. The fried chicken, I don't know what it is. Even when they still got a little bit of pluma on it.
Ooh.
Oh, with the little, it's fresh.
Crujiente. Not crunchy, crujiente.
Pollo campero could never. But no, bro. Honestly, we're gonna be obviously like this banter that we have back and forth. There's gonna be plenty of that. And then there's gonna be a lot of kind of like thought-inducing things that we'll be throwing out there. So make sure you guys, as you're watching, if you feel inclined to, throw some comments. Let us know what you think about the topic or about what we're saying, because sometimes we're just rambling and then we don't even realize what the fuck we're saying.
Yes, and you're gonna be one of us.
Yeah, Guan of Us. Yes. So just a little backstory to the name. So Alvaro and me, obviously, we said, you know what, bro, let's start a podcast.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Because I was doing a podcast with some other friends, and it was like a remote podcast, and it was a lot of fun. I was enjoying it, but it just wasn't easy to maintain, especially because it was supposed to be a group thing, and then it became kind of like a solo thing. So I was just like, okay, maybe I just do my own thing, right? Mm-hmm. And Alvaro, you were in a podcast with some of your friends.
I was in a podcast with other friends, and we stopped recording for reasons. I don't want to mention anything.
Yeah.
If we just stopped like 2 years ago, después de eso, we just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was like bored at home. Every Thursday I was recording, but then
no, nada.
I was always trying to come back, and nada.
No había nada. Nadie quería hacer nada.
Nadie.
But what happened was Alvaro had moved up closer to where I live, because me and Alvaro both lived close to each other down
all the time.
Yeah, right. Like down when we used to live in closer to New York City. We were like basically neighbors, and then I moved further away from the city, and he came right behind. He couldn't leave this culito behind.
No, I can't.
That's what it was. Yeah, I know. I can't. I understand. It's juicy.
Very juicy.
But then I was just like, dude, let's do it. And so we were like, all right, now we got to think of things like, ¿qué vamos a hacer? ¿De qué vamos a hablar? ¿Cómo lo vamos a establecer? Y entonces fuimos a un restaurante. We went to go eat at a Mexican restaurant.
Very good.
Very good Mexican restaurant. If you guys have ever thought about eating bacon and plantains,
sweet plantains,
do it. Try it.
It's so good.
Phenomenal. bacon wrapped sweet plantains. It was unbelievable. Excuse me. I apologize. I forgot my phone was on ringer. But yeah, we were there and we were just like, okay, bro. Now we got to think of a name.
We got to think of a name.
When we were sitting there, like, okay, algo que tiene que ver con
nosotros.
Con nosotros. Que, y nosotros somos hispanos, somos salvadoreños y queremos algo que pueda incluir eso en el nombre. Entonces, después de toda la comida, the food distracted us. So we didn't think of shit at the Mexican restaurant.
When we were eating, we didn't think of the name. And we were like, we're done and they got the bill and we're like, oh, the name. We say we're going to go into this restaurant to figure out the name of the show we're going to have. And we're like, oh, yeah, that's right. The name of the show.
Right, the name. Okay. But then we already had planned that we were going to go upstairs because in the same place they had like the restaurant on the second level. And then on the third level, they had a
pool hall.
Pool hall. Yeah, pool hall. And so we were like, all right, fuck it. We'll just, talk about it while we're playing pool. And so I'm sitting there beating his ass in pool.
Stop it.
Okay, no, I didn't. It was pretty close. I think it was like three games to 2, right?
I lost to the last game.
Yeah. Because I just am that good, but I'm really not. I'm not that good, guys.
You used to be really fucking good.
I used to really be good, but
that's one of the things that we had connect all the time. That we both like playing pool.
Mm-hmm.
We used to like back in high school times. We used to go play pool a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
legally, okay. No es que estábamos entrando en lugares en donde no estamos supuestos a entrar.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Estamos entrando en lugares en donde estaba permitido a jóvenes ir y a jugar. Okay. Yeah. Throwing that legality out there. I don't want anybody thinking that, oh, they were going into places as minors. No. It was a pool hall where we were legally able to go in. All right.
Yeah. They will ID you if you want to like get a drink. O sea, como todo lugar, ¿no? O sea, tienes que tener tu licencia, tener 21 años. Bueno, en Estados Unidos tenemos que tener 21 años. So, you cannot be 18. Sorry, no.
Yeah, no. They don't let that slide.
No.
Pero fuimos allí y empezamos a jugar y estábamos pensando en el nombre.
Yeah.
Diablo, ¿qué vamos a usar? Y entonces me pegó algo con guanacos. Y dije, guanacos, algo con guanacos. Y mi esposa dice, every time you guys say Guan, I'm thinking you guys are thinking like one of us.
Like one.
And I was like,
we both look at each other. We're like, one of us.
Like, that's it. Guan of Us. Like, Guan for guanacos and one, like one of us. Because we want you guys
to be part of us.
Part of our familia. Guan of Us. So that's where the name came from. And then the logo, actually, shout out AI. Because I could never in
not
my
your
life.
Wife,
No, not AI. This was AI generated. Okay, my wife sent me some logo ideas, and when I saw them, I was like, "Oh, those are really dope." And then she was like, "Yeah, I was using ChatGPT for some of them just to get an idea." I was like, "Okay, yeah, some of these are cool. So then while I was at work one day, I used Canva. So Canva I had used previously for something else. So I was like, let me try it. So I used Canva. And when I used Canva, I just put in like prompts, podcast, cobalt blue and white, because the Salvadorian flag uses cobalt blue as one of the blues. And then I just said title, Guan of Us, and then go. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say that this spit out like the first time. The first few were questionable.
Yes, they were.
The first few were like, what the fuck is this? But
what am I looking at?
Yeah. But there were other ones that were just like, oh, that's pretty cool.
No, you did send me like 3 of them. And and I'm like, oh, I like this one. And then you went like, make it a little better and better and better until we got.
Right. Until we got this guy right here. Yes. Guan of Us. So
if you're listening to this, you're one of us.
Right. Now you are one of us. You're officially part of the cult.
Yes.
It's not a cult, but it's a family that we hope you stick around for a very long time. Like a cult.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Pero así nació el nombre y así nació el podcast. Así que de ahora en adelante ustedes van a poder disfrutar de los episodios por medio de YouTube, por medio de Spotify. YouTube. Esto para YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's an old video, bro. That's like 2007 or 8, I think. Esto para YouTube. But anyways,
throwback.
En YouTube, en Spotify. También vamos a ver si lo podemos poner en Apple Music. Pero aún pendiente, cuando ya llegamos allí.
Yeah. It's our
Um,
first show, so
Right,
apologize.
exactly.
Apologize. You know, if
Yeah,
anything's wrong,
exactly.
let us know. Let us know.
Let us know if there's anything that you guys noticed that could be improved, because obviously we want to make sure that the quality and everything is good for you guys, because what works for us is what works for us, but what works for our audience is what's more important.
Exactly. So we want to make you happy, and
We
you
wanna
make
have-
us happy.
Yeah, and we want to have fun.
Yes.
We want to have fun. So we're going to get right into our first episode's topic, which is something that is really big in the news right now.
Oh yeah, it's big.
It's something that, you know, a lot of people are on one of the two sides. So for those of you guys who live under a rock, okay, United Healthcare CEO unfortunately did pass away because he was shot in New York City by a hooded vigilante, let's say.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood, some people call him. And they recently caught him, and he had a manifesto, he had the pistol, the suppressor, everything that they had in video, he had on him. So
I gotta say, that was fast.
mhm,
I was like,
Right.
wait, what?
exactly.
Already?
It's like,
Like-
if you guys can catch a guy that quickly, like, what the fuck? Like, there are some America's Most Wanted people that have been running for months, for years,
Decades.
right? I was like, he could be on his deathbed right now from fucking 1983 talking about, yeah, that was me. And then
And that was like, you know, a few days ago. No fue hace mucho que le disparó y he was catched yesterday. Like, what the hell?
Exactly.
And guess where he got caught?
Guess.
Guess. McDonald's.
Pizza McDonald's. Shout out McDonald's. This is not a sponsored episode by
I
McDonald's.
don't, they made a lot of memes though. Like Burger King made a meme that's saying, "Oh, we don't snitch." I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Not even a serious moment, you know? Like, we don't snitch.
Hold on, wait. So let's just be real though. In the comments of the video, because I saw it on what was it, on Twitter and TikTok. I saw it on those. Well, it's not even Twitter anymore, X, but whatever. I saw the video and then I went to the comments.
That's the first thing we do.
And yeah,
Look at
right.
comments.
It's because honestly, ustedes me pueden decir, los comentarios de los videos aumentan cuánto usted disfruta el video.
Sí.
Porque los comentarios, algunas veces, Dios mío. Y en este caso,
Te cagas de la risa cuando ves todos esos putos comentarios.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I forgot all about the news. Solo me fui a los comentarios.
ajá, y eso es justo lo que hice. Cuando vi el video, yo dije, ok, déjeme ver lo que fueron a decir en los comentarios.
Yeah.
Porque primero yo pensé que iba a ser serio.
Ajá.
Dije, ok, van a estar hablando del, you know,
The shooter.
exactly, the shooter, like where they might find him, where he's from, whatever, right? I thought they might have already figured out the person. And the first comment that I see,
Oh God. Let me guess. A horny lady. No? Okay.
no, the first comment that I see was somebody saying, I hope they don't deny his claim.
Oh no. Oh my
For
God.
those of you guys who've ever had health insurance where you have to submit a claim to get reimbursed for any kind of medical expense, you understand the frustration.
Oh.
Sometimes it is like you have to jump through hoops of fire while juggling glass balls to try and get this claim paid, right? And so somebody in the comments, which is the United Healthcare CEO, was just like, man, I hope that was a network.
No. Oh my God.
So you gotta be kidding. And I couldn't help it. I started laughing.
Like literally, I entered the comments, right? Like you did.
Mhm.
So lo que yo miraba era pura mujeres, right? Saying, oh, si yo lo veo, yo no voy a decir nada. Yo me lo quedo. I'm like, yo, such a freaks. What the hell?
Right. That's crazy. And then the thing is, so it started a trend. Like it became a thing.
It did.
Like it became a meme where they had I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Spider-Man movie. So when the Spider-Man stops the train and then he doesn't have his mask on, and then everybody starts passing him through the train with his head up, and then when he gets to the back and that little boy goes, don't worry, I'll keep your secret, or we'll keep your secret, and then they said that was the shooter. And everybody was gonna treat the shooter that way, which goes to our topic, right? is he a hero or is he a villain? Because the reason why he did it, I actually found it.
Yeah.
I found the manifesto.
I read it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read it today, and I was like, I guess he has his reasons, but
Right.
I don't think he should have gone that deep.
Right.
You
Like-
know, he said he fucked up his life because
Mhm.
for what I read, he was a smart boy. I mean, a
Mhm.
smart man now because,
Mhm.
you know, he was fucking smart.
Mhm.
You know, he was a good student, had a good life ahead,
Mhm.
and he fucked it up.
Yeah. It's sad.
It's sad. It's fucking sad. But a lot of people see him like a hero
Yeah.
because, you know,
because given the circumstances,
Yeah.
because it's, you know, it so unfortunately the country is very divided.
yes.
In this case, yes, but in general, the country's very divided. So when it comes to situations where you're talking about the top 1%, because he was the CEO of a company.
Mm-hmm.
CEO of a company is going to be one of the top 1%ers, right? And then a average Joe, you know, your average guy down the road, people start to see both sides and they try to play, oh, he's evil because he's that. But in reality, it's like, you can't necessarily categorize somebody just because. You know what I mean?
You have to go deep and see what was the reason.
Exactamente.
Yeah.
Solo porque él es el operador de todo del negocio, no quiere ver que
No
él
quiere
es el
decir
culpable.
que él es el malo tampoco.
Ajá, exactamente. Y que no es el culpable.
No.
Porque en verdad lo que pasó fue que el muchacho tenía problemas con su espalda.
Ujú.
Y porque tenía el dolor de la espalda que le seguía y le seguía y le seguía. Y no podía encontrar la manera de que el seguro
Lo
le ayudara.
aceptara.
Exactamente. No lo querían ayudar.
Ujú.
Entonces, por eso, él decidió, fuck it, I'm gonna just shoot this guy. And it's like, dude, that's just a little extreme, right? Just a little extreme. Like, I'd trip him, right? Like, if you knew he was gonna be there and you knew who he was, I'd probably just walk by like, hey, dude. Right? Just,
Un pelotazo.
algo sencillo. Algo simple, right? Get your point across. Call it a day.
Yeah.
But
Después pagar una multita.
but then you feel that satisfaction, right?
Pero te desquitaste.
Yeah, exactly.
Pero-
Me desahogo.
Yeah.
Pero él se lo llevó al extremo.
Yeah.
Y entonces, ¿por qué se lo llevó al extremo? Arruinó su vida. Pero mucha gente dice que esto es algo que era necesario para que todo el mundo pueda ver
Lo que se avecina.
y también
Mucha gente
lo que está
dici-
sufriendo.
Yeah. Eso también dicen que mucha gente, esto es una señal de lo que va a suceder después del 20 de enero.
Mhm.
So, we on the way.
Right. It's scary to think, but at the same time, it's like when you think about the situation, like you guys out there that are watching and listening, do you see him as a hero or as a villain? Because it can really be both sides. Like I said, depending on what your morals and your principles land in, it's a gray area because you understand that he did it because of how badly he felt, but the action that he did is something that we do not want to condone. We don't want to
Like,
say
we don't
that.
want to see that.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to see somebody losing their life over something like this. I'd be cool with a guy having a bruised eye. You know what I mean? Like if you decked him in the face, I'd be like, yeah. But you know, taking a life,
It's a little too much.
yeah, I just feel like it's a little too much.
You know, 'cause
So-
like, you know, the family of the CEO,
Mhm.
right? They're devastated now. You know, they lost
Mhm.
a dad, they
Mhm.
lost a husband, they
Mhm.
lost a son,
Mhm.
right? Pero también ahora la familia of the shooter,
Mhm.
the family, they're devastated too,
Mhm.
right? So
Sí.
it's both families are devastated at this
Mhm.
time.
Ujú. Y eso es la cosa que cuando uno está en esa mentalidad de, no quiero decir de matar a alguien, pero de...
Es que el odio a él lo llevó muy,
Ujú,
muy adentro.
ujú. Exactamente. Y eso es una cosa que es fácil que suceda a cualquier persona.
Yeah.
Si uno no deja que, bueno, si uno siga pensando en la situación o en lo que está pasando en su vida y no deja que vea, digamos, el silver lining, como dicen, no te vas a poder salir de esa mentalidad. Y ahí entonces no hay nada que puedes hacer.
El poder de la mente es tan poderosa that sometimes and you just lose it, bro.
You just lose your mind.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And they're saying that supposedly he might plead insanity, which I can't argue that he wouldn't be able to get that, because reality is, if you're suffering for so long, you could go insane. But they have to really prove that he went insane from all of the shit that he had gone through.
And he looked like he was a really happy guy, dude.
Yeah.
All the pictures that they show, you know, like en sus viajes, él siempre tenía un smile, siempre tenía una sonrisa bien fuerte. And I'm like, yo, you were a happy dude. You fucked up your life.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
Literally forever.
Yeah. Because even if he pleads insanity and it goes well, and when I say well, I don't mean like he's, cool. He goes to,
place. You still got to do something.
Exactly. He's got to go take like a mental hospital.
Yeah.
He's got to stay there for however long they need to determine that he's not mentally unstable. And then after that, for him to go into society again, he's going to have that label.
Yeah.
He's going to have that label. Everybody's going to know. This is a nationwide news article. People know him now. So it's like, even if he tries to go and change his name, they've seen his face. Even if he tries to go and change a part of the way he looks, people are going to be following him. He's now a piece of history. So it's
literally
right. So now it's like, there's nothing that he can do going forward that'll change what he did now, which is a big thing for anybody. So if you're watching this and you are thinking of anything that you might potentially do, just remember that anything you do will live with you forever. Now, I'm not saying out there you guys are thinking about doing anything stupid, but anything you could do, right? If you are, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Talk to us.
Right.
She could be one of us.
Guan of Us. But you can honestly like completely ruin your life with one bad decision.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just think it through. Think, is this worth it? And then on top of that, think of the repercussions, because all of the repercussions that could happen, even if it's a slap on the wrist, that could live with you for your entire life.
Yeah, literally.
So,
and if you literally going to that point, there's always help. Don't be scared to ask for help. Don't be scared.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's always people out there that are willing to listen. There's always people out there that are willing to talk to you. If you feel like you are at that point where you need that, don't be afraid.
Yeah. Ask for help.
Yeah.
Siempre hay alguien ahí que te puede ayudar. Si estás en esos momentos que tu mente está cruzando muchos problemas, ask for help. Yeah.
Si es que sientes como si todo ya está tan pesado que ya no puedes, ya no aguantas, pregunta por ayuda. Porque hay gente allá que quiere ayudar. And I'm going to be honest, I've done it. I've had friends reach out to me and tell me that they need somebody to talk to, and I was there.
Yeah, we bury about it, didn't we?
Yeah. Dude.
Oh.
Not on stream.
Sorry.
Anyways, scratch that. We did just for legal, we didn't actually, okay? Don't start investigating things. This is just jokes, guys. It's just jokes.
Just jokes.
But yeah, honestly, when it comes to, the world's problems, it's something that some people take to heart. And I understand, there are things out there that we may take a lot more personally than other people. So I get that. But just know that there are other people out there that would be willing to listen, that would be willing to work and talk with you.
Yeah.
So
there's doctors. If you need a doctor, dude, don't be scared. Si necesitan una ayuda de un doctor que te escuche, no tengan miedo. Es un experto. Por eso estudiaron eso. Son psicólogos. Psicólogos ayudan.
Hay gente que dicen que los psicólogos no ayudan para nada, pero en verdad, con tan solo hablar, pueden cambiar el
Hay
mundo.
gente que dice, yo no necesito un psicólogo, yo no estoy loco. No estás loco, pero estás en el camino a hacerte un loco. Es mejor
hablar con
él.
Hablar con él antes que llegue a ese
momento que en verdad después te vas a arrepentir, después vas a estar ahí diciendo, la cagué.
No la cagas.
No la cagues.
Ok, no la cagas.
Si cagas, caga en el baño.
Oh my God. But yeah, so that's the main thing that we wanted to talk about was obviously that part of the news, but
the big
also,
thing going on all this week.
Right. Yeah. The biggest thing that was going on this week, but also obviously with that instance, there's so many other situations that could be happening right now. I know that there are hundreds of thousands of people out there who probably have a very similar situation to what he had. but don't feel like because he did that, you should do that. You know what I mean? It's not an example to follow. It's an example to learn from. You see what he did and now how it's devastated not just the family of the victim, but the family of the perpetrator. So just make sure that you guys see it all and realize that you don't want that for you. I don't want that for you, and we don't want that for you. So think thoroughly before you guys go and do anything crazy, absurd, or burying bodies. Or...
No, like
Oh,
we say,
man.
if you feel like you do need help,
Mhm.
look for somebody that can help you.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's always somebody there
Mhm.
that can help.
Or Guan of Us.
Or one of us. You want to come here and talk to us?
Right. Yeah.
You can be one of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're more than happy to sit and chat with you guys.
Yeah, we would love to.
It's gonna be a lot of fun doing this for
Yes.
sure. I know that we're gonna touch base on a lot of different topics.
Yeah.
We're always gonna try and have a lot of fun here with you guys. But we do want to make sure we talk about the things that matter. So you guys will hear us get deep, real deep.
That's what you said.
But we're also gonna make sure that you guys feel
fun.
lighthearted. Yeah, lighthearted, have fun.
No.
Que se divierten. Porque en realidad que nosotros estamos aquí para entretenerlos, pero también para informarlos.
Hablar
Y-
cosas serias mientras te diviertes.
Exactamente.
¿Por qué? Porque la vida se tiene que disfrutar.
Exactamente. Y también uno tiene que estar consciente de lo que está pasando en el mundo.
Sí.
Porque la realidad es que no se
Y
dice lo-
saber qué está pasando allá afuera. Porque en verdad
Ujú.
hay muchas cosas que están pasando y que en verdad el mundo se está yendo a la mierda. Sí. Disculpa la palabra,
Ajá.
pero el mundo se está yendo a la mierda.
Ujú.
Y si seguimos de esa manera, olvídate, se va a
Ujú.
perder todo.
En serio. Y por eso nosotros en este podcast vamos a tratar de enfocarnos en ayudarles en ver lo mejor del mundo, pero también informarles de lo malo que
Yeah.
puede estar sucediendo. Porque la realidad es que si ustedes se quedan en su hogar y
En
su,
esa bola.
ajá, exacto, en su bolas.
¿En su bolas?
¿Ah?
No,
Si se quedan ahí.
En su círculo.
En su, ajá, en
Eso
círculo.
es.
Ajá, there you go.
Si se quedan en su círculo,
Ajá,
nunca vamos a saber qué hay afuera.
exactamente. Ujú, exactamente.
Porque tenemos que saber qué hay afuera. O sea,
Exactamente.
hay muchas cosas que pasan que hay gente que no está enterada de nada.
Ujú.
Y después dicen, yo no sabía.
Yo no tenía ninguna idea, pero nosotros le vamos a informar,
Yeah.
¿ok?
Vamos a tratar de informarles.
Vamos a tratar, porque la realidad es que nosotros somos dos chiflados y puede y
Dos
nosotros
cerotes.
dos cerotes, y que vamos a tratar de darle todo lo que podemos, pero a la misma vez nosotros no podemos tomar mucho en serio todo el tiempo. Y eso es porque nosotros queremos que ustedes no tengan que escuchar esto y solo pensar que todo el mundo es malo, que todo es pesado, sino que hay cosas en el mundo que suceden, pero hay que verlos, aprender de ellos y seguir.
Yeah.
Y seguir.
Yep.
But I think that in retrospect, right, every hero could be a villain. Because
If we go back in times, yes.
there's a lot of different instances.
There is a lot in our community, like Latino community,
Mhm.
that we had a lot of villains, but
Mhm.
also heroes at one point.
Mhm.
There were heroes at one point.
Mhm.
You know, like if we go back to Colombia, we will have Pablo Escobar, right?
Mm.
We all know the things he did. They were at beginnings they were good, right? But we also know that he was
Yeah.
So a lot of people would say, "Oh no, he was a good person." You know,
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe he was. Maybe
Yeah.
he wasn't.
Right. We weren't alive back then. We won't know.
Yeah, we were not alive. But that was back when.
Right.
Whoa!
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the reality of it is that
Yeah.
every hero, if they're around long enough, like who was it that said that? Batman, right?
Oh.
I don't want to live long enough to see myself become the villain, something like that.
Like
So
a lot
I
of people-
apologize to all the nerds out there that know the quote word by word.
Like-
I apologize.
Like there's a lot of people out there that they think the Joker,
Mhm.
it's a hero. It's
Yeah.
not a villain.
hmm
But I think he's a cool villain.
I think he's definitely a villain, but he's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Blowing shit up, fuck yeah.
Amazing. He doesn't give a fuck.
No, he really doesn't. But
No, but the last movie was suck.
yeah,
It sucked. Yeah.
yeah. I don't. Which one was the last one?
It just came out like a couple months ago.
Oh, I didn't see it then.
No.
I didn't see it. I saw the Dark Knight Rises, the Dark Knight, the one with Bane. I forgot which one that one was. That
That's
was the
years
second
ago.
one. That was that's the last one that I watched. The one with Bane.
God
Yeah.
damn.
God damn. Yeah, I'm not up on the most recent things. I'm sorry.
Wait, you did watch Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
Is he a bad guy? Or...
Oh God.
There you go. So that's where we go. That's where we go.
Yeah, it's a gray area. It's hard.
That's
But-
what she said.
Es lo que dijo. Él tiene sus momentos en que lo que está haciendo es por la...
Es que él mata a la gente mala.
Sí, pero matar es la primera problema.
Es el problema.
Pero la otra cosa es que cuando él está haciendo lo que él hace, lo está haciendo con la meta de cumplir algo bueno. Lo está tratando de hacer por bueno, no por malo. Pero lo que está haciendo es malo.
Es malo. O sea,
Así que
es un héroe, pero no es un héroe.
exactamente. Y cómo tiene que haber una palabra para eso. En inglés creo que es un anti-hero, pero en español no sé qué sería. Un anti-hero es una persona que hace algo por lo bueno de más, pero hace cosas que no debe hacer. Deadpool. But I don't know how to say like anti-hero in Spanish. Like,
¿Antihero?
yeah, I don't think there's a word for anti-hero.
Antihéroe.
Okay, if we make it literal, yeah. Antihéroe.
Antihéroe. Pendejo.
Right, just like embarazados, embarrassed.
Yo, you ever heard that? You're embarrassing me. Me estoy embarazando.
It happened to me, literally. Like
Me
when-
embaraste.
Yeah. It's like, I was fucking, how old was I? I think I was like 13, and my mom and my family were at the house, and I forget whose birthday party it was. But my mom was trying to get me to do something, and it was like, I was shy. So I went over
No
and
me
I was just like,
embaraces.
right. And she was just like, anda, ven, ven, ven. I was like, ay, madre, me está embarazando. And then she was like, ¿qué?
That's some Spanish right there for you.
Everybody in that room started laughing their asses off. And I was just like, what is it? And then she goes, mijo, embarazado no es la palabra que crees que es.
Embarazado.
And she's like, I was like, what do you mean? It's embarrassed. And she was like, no, mijo, eso es vergüenza. And so
Yo.
I said, verga?
Es lo que te encanta.
Oh my God. And I could never live that down. My
No.
mom will never forget that. And I won't either. And it's a funny story because it literally happens all the time. Because as you guys can tell, cuando yo hablo español, lo hablo bien cuando hablo las palabras que sé.
No, pero hablas bien español.
Sí, lo
A
hablo bien.
comparación de otros no sabo kids,
Exactamente.
hablas bien español.
Ajá.
Tú eres nacido acá. Yo
Ajá.
no soy nacido acá. So.
Ajá. Yeah, yo nací en Long Island, pero lo que es que cuando yo hablo mucho, entonces hay palabras en que yo no encuentro la palabra en español.
Te enredas.
Ajá,
Yeah.
me enredo. Y entonces cuando me enredo, yo solo pienso por un segundo y si no lo encuentro, I'll say it in English.
Fuck you if you don't understand me.
Right. Like I'll be talking to, en mi trabajo, yo estoy hablando con alguien en español y cuando no encuentro la palabra yo lo digo en inglés esperando que ellos me lo entiendan. y si no me lo entienden, that's your problem, bro.
Exactly. I would be like, it's your problem. I did say what it was.
Right. I gave you 90% of this sentence. That 10% word is your problem.
You gotta look it up, okay? I can't do all the work for you.
And the best part is that one word is probably the most
The main
important.
key.
Like I could be talking about fucking something about a car, like a feature, and I'm just like, yeah, este auto tiene la opción para poder reverse with cameras.
So you can see with the camera in the back.
¿Ah? ¿Cómo?
Yeah, the camera. You can look it back.
Right? And then I have to break it down into like science. So that they just, la cámara de retroceder. Cámara tiene para ver atrás. Sí, okay.
The customer would be like, oh, la cámara avisa el golpe? Beep, beep,
Uh-huh.
poof.
Uh-huh.
Yo, what the fuck?
Right. It's like there's instances like that happens when I speak in Spanish. And so, ustedes que están viendo y que van a estar viendo de ahora en adelante, van a ver que va a haber instantes en donde yo estoy hablando español y de ahí cuando yo estoy hablando español por mucho tiempo, voy a tener unas palabras que voy a tirar ahí en inglés porque no no encuentro la palabra en español.
And that would be me in English.
Exact opposites.
Yes.
Opuestos.
Yeah. Polos opuestos.
Polos opuestos.
Yes.
Sí. That was a song, wasn't it? Monchi Alexandra? Polos. I want to say it was a bachata song.
That's some bachata.
Yeah, it was a bachata. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. No es una novela. No es una novela.
Qué tontos, qué locos.
Somos tú y yo. That's it. That's it.
Qué tontos, qué locos.
Oh my God. But yeah, that's what we wanted to talk to you guys about today.
Yep.
I hope that you guys made it this far into the episode because
I hope you guys didn't.
Where are we at? I don't even know. It doesn't even tell me how to. Oh, we were at 35 minutes. Look at that.
That's good.
Right. So we're gonna try to keep the episodes that are about 30 minutes for you guys, so that way you don't have to sit there for a whole hour dedicated to listening to our sorry asses. Don't mind. I wouldn't mind.
Oh, you were telling me your cat was on heat, right?
Oh God.
Meow.
Yeah, my cat right now is in. So we got a cat like 4 months ago, and we got her as a kitten, so she was 4 months old.
Did you rescue her?
No.
You bought her? You should have told me. I had so much cat behind the shop I work, dude.
Listen, we needed to get a purebred Russian blue because it needed to be hypoallergenic for my wife's mom because she's supposedly allergic.
She's
to
allergic to cats.
Supposedly,
my wife. At the beginning, she was.
Mm.
She was allergic to cats. When I brought this cat home, she was always sneezing. She couldn't breathe for I had to buy her pills.
Mm-hmm.
For allergy pills.
Mm-hmm.
So she was taking them, and then for 3 weeks, right? And then I don't know where she just stopped taking them.
And she was fine.
And she was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you were never freaking allergic to the cat. You were just making it up.
Right. It was a psychosomatic, as
I
they call
think
it.
so. I think okay, I'm allergic to this. So everything. I think everything's here.
Mm-hmm.
If you think you're allergic to anything, it's here.
Except for when you break out in hives and your throat closes, then you're really allergic. You should you carry an EpiPen and go to the hospital.
Yeah.
That's not in here. That's in here.
Well,
and you gotta go.
My wife, she's also allergic to peanut.
Oh, okay.
She's allergic to peanuts.
Like deathly allergic. Like if she eats one, her throat close.
Not one, but
okay,
a little too many.
God.
She can't eat more than probably 10.
Okay.
She will have maybe just a few,
and
then her throat was
So she's like,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But then she will have ronchitas everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And
Same thing happens to me with the dog upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, okay, it's enough. You can't have no more peanuts.
no más. No. As soon as you start seeing this, you're just like, okay, yeah, you're done.
As soon as she goes, I'm like, okay, that's enough.
It's like, yeah, you're done. You're done. Stop it. Yeah. So I got her 4 months old, so she was a kitten, and I didn't know that they go in heat as early as 8 months. And I've never had a cat. Okay. So everybody out there who's out there like, how did he not know that? I've never had a cat.
For all those Karens. Huh?
Right. You're right. It's like for all of those Penelopes and Karens and Claudias that think that they know everything.
And Karen smell.
Right. I didn't know that, cats could go into heat as early as 8 months.
I didn't know either until you tell me this.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So me and my wife, we called the vet, made an appointment because we were worried because she was meowing really loud and for a long time.
You thought something was wrong.
Yeah, we thought we thought, oh my God, she might have, ate something, she had gotten into something,
nope,
she might have gotten hurt.
Horny.
And that's the best part. After we made the appointment, the vet calls my wife and he goes, listen, I'm going to save you a trip. Don't even come in. And
trip and money.
Yeah, trip and money, right. Imagine that. A vet that didn't want me to visit because they wanted to save
a good
us
vet.
The money. Right.
That's a good vet.
And the same vet is the one that told us where to go. But anyways, so he goes, yeah, your cat's in heat. They can get into heat as early as 8 months. And based off of what you're telling me and describing to me, yeah, your cat's in heat. So I'm just like, so my cat is horny?
You telling me that my cat,
my 8-month-old,
at this moment.
I was like, God damn it. So then I'm sitting there like, all right, so what do we do? And so they were just like, you just got to wait it out. It's just mating season. So she could be like that for a couple of days. She could be like that for a month. It varies.
Dude, if it's like that for a month, oh my god,
You have no idea.
you're gonna
Like-
be hearing this all the time.
Oh my god.
At night too.
Oh my god. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. But yeah, I mean, honestly, we're gonna get her spayed, so we just have to wait until she's done. Doctor said once she's through the season, the mating season, and she's no longer in heat, then you can take her to get spayed. And again, this vet was amazing because he straight up told us, he was just like, look, if we do it, it's expensive. We're expensive. You can take her to this place and they'll do it for $80. I was like, God damn.
And that's so cheap.
Right.
When you tell me the price, I was like, "Oh, you better tell me where it is." Because I also have a cat that I rescued over the like 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months back in October. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I rescued him, and I found out he was a boy. So,
Mm-hmm.
so
So you gotta get him neutered.
yeah.
You gotta
to
chop
get
off
him-
the.
the bolas. The bolas are just the bolas just came out. Like maybe like I would say a month ago. The bolas came out.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, he's like, he's very like friendly.
Uh-huh.
I grabbed him and I grabbed the ball. I was like, soon this will be gone, dude.
And then Alvaro was just like, a little bigger than mine.
No. Hater.
Oh man,
No, but I honestly, I'm gonna need that number.
Yeah,
because,
for sure,
it's
for sure.
so cheap because the prices of getting a cat nude or spade, it goes for spades. It's like I think 700 and up,
mm-hmm.
and for neuters, I think
500.
500. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm like, yo, fuck, $80.
Right. It's like what is that? Like a fifth, an eighth of the entire price is crazy. So I was like, first of all, the fact that the vet that could potentially make money off of me told me that, I was like, okay, this is a trustworthy vet.
Yeah.
So obviously we're going to continue going to them for our regulars, but for that kind of a procedure, we'll obviously save ourselves that money because
It's a lot of money. I
hell
mean,
yeah. Are you kidding me? Even
nobody
with
can
the pet
just give you 500 here. Oh,
right.
here
Here you go. Thank
No,
you.
no.
Like you're not gonna walk down the street, somebody be like, "Hey, you look nice. Here's $500."
No.
Fuck no. So,
Who think we are, Mr. Bean?
right, Mr. Beast is popping in here. Shout out, Mr. Beast. Not sponsoring this podcast. Again, guys, no McDonald's, no Mr. Beast. All
No
right,
Burger King.
no Burger King. No
Even though we
sponsors.
did work there.
Yes,
We did work
We
together
both
there.
did work at Burger King. That's technically where we grew the friendship initially. Is when we were in Burger King. We were in school together, but we weren't exactly in the same cliques. But Burger King brought us together.
Yeah.
That was
No, that's
the glue.
McDonald's. Fuck you, McDonald's.
Fuck you, McDonald's.
Personal, fuck you, because you had a lot of E. coli, right? That's what they had, the outbreak.
E. coli.
E. coli.
Yeah,
There you go.
uh-huh.
So in Spanish, E. coli.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know, so I can't say yes or no.
E. coli, yeah.
Okay.
So that fuck you for that, because I can't have my fucking mac and my chickens, because I fucking love my chickens, but
Yeah.
I don't trust it no more
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want to fucking get sick. And
Yeah, yeah.
but fuck
Shooting
you
out
for
of both
that.
ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. I used to have, okay, shout out to all the OG McDonald's people out there that don't know this. The McChicken sandwich with
Yes.
cheese, no mayo, mac sauce. Fucking amazing.
Yo, I remember back then it was the spicy McChicken, dude.
Oh,
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
and remember when they were $1?
Oh, dude.
They were $1, bro.
$1.
Now they're $3.29 for one.
One. And I'm like, yo, what the? That's like
It's crazy.
triple the price, dude. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
It's
Back
crazy.
then, $1 could, if you had 3.25,
Mhm.
right? That would have get you a fry, a McChicken,
Mhm.
and a freaking drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. La cosa es que toda la compañía, supuestamente la compañía dicen que todas las cosas subieron en precio para nosotros. Nah, fuck out of here.
No.
Ustedes ya quieren agarrar más dinero de nosotros, así que en vez de darnos la opción de $1, quieren subirlo a $3.
Yeah.
It's not fair. Like, let me enjoy my dollar menu. I remember cuando estaba viviendo en Rockland, la primera vez que yo vine aquí para las casitas, yo no pude creer que el McDonald's aquí no tenía un dollar menu.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Back in the day, when dollar menu was a thing, allí no había un dollar menu.
Oh
Entonces
my
yo dije,
God.
qué raro. Y dije, entonces, ¿qué voy a ordenar? Because I never ordered like from the regular menu. I
Dude.
went to order the dollar
Remember
menu.
we used to go to school and stop at McDonald's first and get the McGriddle?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
a breakfast.
Mm-hmm. That was,
That was so good. That's
so good.
how long ago?
That was 09, 08?
Wait, I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
damn.
Sheesh, we old.
Fucking old.
My knee hurts.
Right, bro. But yeah, that was good times.
Yeah,
but
good
now the
time,
price
dude.
is-
Oh my god. Please bring back the menu.
Right, everything's changed, dude. Everything's changed. It's
Oh
crazy.
god.
But that'll be a topic for another episode.
Yes. that would
How
be a
things
good-
have changed.
yes, that would be a good topic. for
How things have
next
changed.
Episode.
Yeah, next episode we'll talk about how things have changed compared to what you remember when
How
you were
you
a kid.
grew up and how your kids are growing. If you have kids,
Uh-huh.
how your
Right.
kids are growing up.
Yeah, because
Because we both had kids,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, I want this," and I'm like, back then it was so cheap.
right.
So
And back then we wouldn't have that.
that would be a perfect topic. For
Yeah,
next, for next
agreed.
show.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna talk about in the next episode, guys. How things have changed.
Yep.
So make sure you guys tune in. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. Agradecemos que ustedes han visto y escuchado o escuchado y no visto este episodio del principio de nuestro podcast y esperemos que ustedes disfruten los que vienen, que vamos a estar tratando de publicarlos por lo menos cada 2 semanas un episodio. Así que si lo disfrutaron, subscribe, follow us on Spotify, and then click.
Yeah.
Para que puedan tener las notificaciones que nosotros tenemos otro episodio puesto. Y también vamos a hacerlos live pronto. Así que pronto van a ver los episodios aquí en vivo. Así que
Yeah.
hit that follow, hit that subscribe, guys.
Yeah.
Alvaro, this was
Thank you.
great, bro.
Yeah.
This was good.
Yeah, so good.
Great first episode, man.
Very good.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for this mics.
Right. These mics are so- oh my god, these mics are so good.
So good.
God.
Such a good quality.
Sorry, guys. It's,
But no, thank you so much for listening to us or
Mhm.
watching us.
Mhm.
I'll say it.
Mhm.
And I hope you guys keep on following us
Mhm.
every episode that we do. You know, ojalá que nos sigan siempre. Cualquier episodio que nosotros subamos, espero lo escuchen y lo vean y lo disfruten. Porque eso es lo que más nos importa a nosotros. Que
Ujú.
ustedes lo disfruten.
Ujú.
Somos dos locos, dos pendejos
Cerotes.
que tratamos de traerle a ustedes la alegría.
Ujú.
All right?
Y asegúrense que si lo disfruten, compártenlo.
Y déjenos saber.
Yeah, déjenos saber en los comentarios.
Yeah.
¿Qué piensan? Si soy más guapo que Álvaro, díganlo.
No
Está
importa.
bien.
No
No,
importa.
no hay problema.
No hay problema. I was always the number 2. No hay problema. No hay problema.
Hey, number 2 was the double whopper. I was just
Yo,
a whopper.
stop thinking about food, dude.
On that note, though, guys, thank y'all so much for
Thank you so
tuning in.
much.
You guys have a great night. Later.
Guan of